All right, welcome back, everybody. I guess I'm thinking about a shower.
Yeah?
Why am I like in this spot? Oh, I went to the pantry.
Did you shit?
No.
All right.
It's important.
Helps me think. What
Were
are we
we reading a
preparing for
Book
here?
today? Oh wait, we might just be going to sleep. Because we're about to get kidnapped again. Dell just died.
Mm. Oh, I got it. Oh, it's a thing to come up here.
We had a long night.
Yeah. 9/11 really did hit.
Yeah.
Prepare and rest in the gauntlet runner. What the? Oh, I guess I just the note, the little like thingy was up on the corner.
Hmm.
Oh, it was saying at that. Okay, maybe it's because I didn't go out and look for shit. I'll do that tomorrow
Sure.
or later.
Who knows? It'll be at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, we're done with the talking bit, so I have to actually read again. Looking like we're all set for tomorrow. Got a minute then, seeing as I've fallen in with you a lot now. There's something I want to clear up.
You.
Just tell me this. You doing all this to save the poor prince, or are you doing it to save the country?
That's...
I want to save the prince. That all? Don't care what happens as long as you save his life? You know that ain't the end of it. Can't be. I didn't mean to click that, by the way. I was reading this thing.
Hey, mate.
If you want to save the country, you're playing a longer game. Gotta actually win this race. So if we can't save the prince, you gotta take his place for good. If that means we win the tournament, you'll take the lie to your grave.
So...
I'm just saying, you declare yourself prince tomorrow and everything changes for you. Forever. You know what you're signing up for?
Right.
I'm ready for it. Listen to you. Got guts, that's for sure.
Then...
I'll tell you something myself. I'm not just following you to go with the flow, alright? Or to avenge Dell. Sure, I'm planning on hammering that bastard Luis into the ground, but I'm doing it for the dream. For a world where your birth don't decide your fate. Your life. If I'm gonna tag along, that's the world we're gonna live in. We're gonna live to see. I know it.
Leave it to me.
Just leave it to me. I got your back as long as you're giving this everything you got, so will I. We got a deal?
Hell yeah, bud. Welcome to the team.
Saw Basilio off, who said he'd prefer sleeping in stowage. Which, yeah, I think he's in like where Nurse's little area is. There's
Yeah.
like a sleeping bag, or a bean bag that he just sleeps on.
Fair enough, buddy. Do what you must.
I am the rock of all seeing.
Look.
I'm still here.
This shit is lit.
Something.
Hold on! I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
Think it's both, but hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to believe that.
St. Rella is here. The rumors were true.
St. Rella is here. The rumors were true. Oh my god. Godot is not happy about it.
Thank you
Well, I'm
all
sure
for
not.
joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil.
How could woman take
I am
over
Mary
the
Signus
church?
Of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, a queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory to Sanctism.
Is she allowed to just jump in mid-race like that? Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed to throw. Fairness was never really a...
Rules for thee.
Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity. Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic. I suppose that's to be expected if she's the land's best mage healer.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object. Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Santefex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse. I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Gideon, truly I do see the truth in your words.
Respectfully,
However,
sit the
this
fuck
is
down.
also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here, do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of sanctism, and I will save you all.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow Saint-Well in all her glory.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends, I...
Is that Luis's gauntlet runner?
Hey guys.
What's everybody talking about in this thread?
Are we done with this farce?
Yeah.
Drops down.
Where's my crown?
As usual, I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
Why are you guys getting into shit?
What is your business here?
I turn around for 1 second.
In your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach that true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason
Javelin
to
throwing.
forbid the killing of candidates.
What skill would you want
have
to
the
do?
race
Well, let's just
decided
kill
by
everyone.
violence.
Yeah.
And I suppose you believe
How many
yourself
murders have
capable
you
of
guys committed?
personally reversing
I've got
the
at
king's
least 3
magic?
under my belt.
Impossible.
Oh, King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Guyabern. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he? He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens
Dude
Saint
shows
Well.
up. Hey, I could kill everybody.
Your
It's not
late
fair.
Majesty,
Take
please
away that
speak.
rule so it'll be fair
Do
for
not
everybody.
fear,
Yeah.
people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Fuck you.
Be this thy course? Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when you first rose.
We could just talk to him this whole time.
Yeah.
Yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs.
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee.
We could have just asked.
Yeah.
Hey, King, could we kill Luis without your things coming up? Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, it's 100% okay with me. Fuck it.
If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
I'm gonna do so much murder.
Well, now we don't have protection anymore.
You see that light just now?
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
Raw magic's faded away.
Then this lance of dragon is no more than an antique spear.
Do it. Fucking break it right here.
You guys can have it back.
Children
Literally.
lost in Sanctus's shadow. The fog of deception has finally cleared.
I mean,
There is
he's lived through it
no
once.
God. Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer? It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you.
Hey, man. I know you killed me, but now that you know why you killed me wasn't true?
I mean, he came back to life in the same night that he was killed, so it's still not technically proven.
Suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you. Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hithlodius V.
Bullshit! I put a curse on that. I mean,
His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie.
You don't know that.
Highness. He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince. They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means.
Indeed.
the king was a slut.
Rella.
Rella agrees.
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The prince was an elder?
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The prince! A bold gambit. To reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all...
You got me.
You got me.
Caught emoji.
Say otherwise. Fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness?
See, I know you're bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna call it out here. Walks away.
Not in public.
To meet the one left standing.
See, I know you're full of shit, but I want to see where this is going. With Luis in the lead and no longer has to concern himself with the other candidates, especially those who aren't a direct challenge, I secured the abandoned Dracodios.
Hell yeah.
I'm number 3.
Top 3, baby.
My support has increased dramatically now that I've announced I'm the prince. I can't let everyone down. Everyone.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine.
Are you still on about this?
It won't be long before this conflict turns violent.
It's over, Godot.
Do you really think you have what it takes to fend
Get
off
over
Luis?
it.
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Sanctifex Forden. You want to talk? Please step down.
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want,
Alright.
we can settle that right here.
Fucking OKO him, please.
My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Oh yeah, I took away everyone's magic.
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more, stand down.
Goddamn.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
Sister.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved
Rella's a
citizens.
bad guy?
Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Close your eye.
Those some dark magics.
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
Saint Rella, closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond.
Damn,
your
why is
tongue
everything
and
so
words.
loud tonight?
There's
Right.
definitely magic there. Sister, what have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall
All right,
never trouble
Marky.
you again. Sanctifex Forden saw Sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of Sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God. That true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long.
Does this magic have a
Besides,
ritual with the moon and a
What
giant
makes
tree?
you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse.
How do you know that?
I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers because I yet live.
Wait. Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
Wild.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No! Why? Sister, you can't have! You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Isn't that a...
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything. You will never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee!
Bro, did you not see everything that just went down here?
But they were mind warped.
They're calling in the cavalry. We've got incoming runners, plural. We need to get out of here.
Good thing they let us get up the ladder.
Right.
Norris, swiftly!
Lost it, I know. Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have.
We've got nowhere
Does
to
it?
go but
It
up
felt
into the
instantaneous before.
Yeah, but it usually we're not like running away while we're doing it.
Wait, you're saying...
I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear?
I'll be honest, I never suspected Rella, like, at all. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I didn't see that happening. Especially this soon. Like, holy shit. In front of everybody? Mind warped or not?
Norris, is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
I'll do it. I'll take you with me beyond the sky.
What the?
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time. Let's
Nice.
Possible. It can fly. Yeah! We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How'd you like that?
We didn't see anything.
Do it again.
After that drop, I thought we'd die, even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
I always knew Nurse could make it work.
Only because you're as bold and big-headed as I am, what? Really, old boy, I'd not be here without you to give me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried? My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say.
Something of a mage
No wonder
myself.
You're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
I mean, kinda have to. Sorry, Juna. It sucks, but...
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that...
That Magla
something's
bothers
felt
me.
wrong somehow. Ever since I sensed the Saint's Magla. I'm sorry. It's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
Mark the location of the Mage Academy ruins on the map. Rel will be waiting for us when we land. Alright, so be prepared for the fight.
What now?
Also, the BGM changed.
Oh yeah, I hear. Act 3 is wild already.
Dude, a lot's happened.
In the last 28 minutes, like, holy shit. The game flipped itself on its head.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great.
I enjoy the hell out of this game, and I'm so happy it's going well. Oh, I got Seeker's Flame. I think she's got to be with us for this. Oh, you don't have Flame Flower, damn it.
You don't have Flim Flam.
make it to 20 with 8 of these.
And no chance to go and grind at all.
That's fine. I'll do it like Luis and just bully the shit out of it. Oh god, I didn't do any of these.
Uh-oh.
He's fine. I just won't be able to use him in this fight. But nah, Baz is one of the strongest characters in the game. His
Hey, nice.
his like base archetype is probably the strongest physical one in the game.
Okay.
Like one of those that I'm absolutely going to get with Stroll just to get the attacks off of it.
Got you.
Let's go ahead and get this boss battle in too.
Yeah, sure. We're still pretty early. Again, a lot has happened.
Oh, that's way out there.
Oh, okay. So maybe you don't have a boss battle?
No, I've got a boss battle.
Great. Let's move out.
I say, already seen preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. But for some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sodden cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
I'd imagine this runner isn't built for the cold either.
Yeah.
Myself. But I have heard rumors that there's a dragon.
At least not yet.
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
Tis not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We'd better hear it from her.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
Calm down, Baz. It'll be okay.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind. Its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The gauntlet runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her back.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society.
You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big sister?
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong.
I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You had your reasons, I assume?
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, Lady Juna.
Huh? For me? Why?
Delusions.
Sister. What? You were protecting me. From what?
Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here? The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Santafex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctus flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
Such an aura. This must be...
Oh man, she's
Yes.
farming it.
Behold a divine relic, once wielded in war and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command, just like the lance of your islands. Dragons are manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature, fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it.
Well, well, well.
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley, show me now the power that ended the ancient world. If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O Pillar of the 5 Chromatic Dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call, and unleash your fury once again before us.
We've got no choice.
Face
Fight back,
me!
everyone!
Hellfire!
You hit their weakness!
You
I
claim
call upon
such
a royal
power.
soul!
Then I will
Raging
test
fire!
it.
You hit their weakness!
The freed
Don't
come
let us
forth,
down,
royal
Rella.
soul! Burn!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
We strive for! There truly is a gulf between us. You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life. Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
I guess fuck it. She doesn't want to be the leader of the church anyway, so either you beat her here or she's a dragon now.
Still one cycled her.
Nice.
I see now. The true strength of your will.
Satisfactory.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Ha! I have never known such height.
Excellent. I
tremble before me.
Not the
was
time,
new.
Juna.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
We've already fought one.
Yeah.
For his highness,
Two.
I will do what I must. Forgive me. But have you any last objections?
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Well, like, does it have to be? She's smart enough she could figure out a way to stop that curse.
No, that's actually, she made note that because she was interrupted while casting it, not even she can fix it.
Okay. I mean, I
Because-
heard that part, but I thought, like, that it can't be replicated because there was no formula. It became something else.
Yeah, but also to reverse a curse, you have to have the formula for it.
Well,
if the formula was interrupted, there's no way to replicate it.
Right. Well, that sucks. Sorry, Juna.
Has she anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me what happened on that day. I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect.
Juna,
Do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day, I...
Oh, shit.
Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the
That
castle.
makes sense.
If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. dispose of the mongrel prince, and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him, and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice, yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment?
I'll do it.
I'm glad he's dead.
Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his Magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind. Pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans
It was the
flooding
beacon.
the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world. A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not? I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same Magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry. Good people, can you hear my voice? Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is
What are you talking about,
Rella
man?
Cygnus.
And they say that
Through
we're
magic,
crazy.
I speak directly to your
I mean, you were
minds.
standing there with a box on your head.
Saint Rella? Is every sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy
These damn
candidate
kids
who
have
claimed
done
to
it
be the
again.
prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people, he is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful, she knows not what she speaks. Close your mind to her. Damn you, Rella. You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities, I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful, you need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me.
You finish it.
What do I do?
Lady Judah.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Rella!
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Huh? The curse is gone. He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Del. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Rilla knew she was linked by the curse to its victim. Her body paid the price, and she must have known she didn't have much longer.
She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church, for her. It was about the people. She was the kind of Sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart in all the filth of that sullied house. She was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
She gave us a mission.
Yes. You're right. Can't waste all my time crying when she's counting on us. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place, just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
Rella, the candidate in second place, has fallen. The believers who stood by her will likely transfer their support to the prince. Rella's shocking news was delivered throughout the country by the Crier's message birds, and had even made its way to Grand Trad before the day's end.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public. But the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
I knew it! It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb!
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
This defies all reason. What has Rella done? Even in death she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't
Don't act
afford
any
to be
different.
weak
Woo! We got that bitch!
now. I've a job to do.
Honestly, the mental fortitude for her to keep her glamours up right now is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Right.
Didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from Old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds
Where
like
it
he
all
wants
started,
to settle
huh?
before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
You back at the end. Well, this is a surprise. Never expect to see your faces back in town. Not many would show up after angering Master Godot and his monk army like you did. Let's not sweat the details, mate.
Yes.
Saint Rilla placed her trust in us. She would see us protect all those in the country, including the Sanctus faithful, who are still the prince's royal subjects. Besides, a coward who flees the city to save his own hide would hardly be worth of support.
I beg your pardon.
We'd like to prepare for a confrontation before we jump back into the fray in Grand Trad. I apologize for imposing again. I see. Well, never fear. I'll not turn you over to the church. Not that the monk army has its sights on you to begin with. Master Godot has buried the hatchet, as it were. Says it'd be pointless to do otherwise. Regardless, I'm sure you're all exhausted from what you've been through. Please rest well. Use this chance to save your game.
Please.
Everyone's tired. Let's rest up now that the prince's curse has been lifted. We can't just mope around. Oh, Lord.
That was a lot for an hour.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like, didn't you say that this game ends in November?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we gonna do after we beat Luis? Other than there has to be... We gotta take on the Necromancer, because otherwise Luis is just gonna keep coming back.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a thing. But then after that, it's like, what happens in November? Does it just end like at the start of November?
Don't worry about it. We'll get there.
There's a lot of time left.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of like...
I know there's a lot of time
We're
left.
ending.
I know. Yeah, we're wrapping this shit up.
What the fuck?
I mean...
That was a lot.
We fought Stormblood Luis.
Yeah.
Now here's Endwalker Luis.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. I was expecting to get 2 tonight, and we did not.
No, that was just a whole ass movie that we all enjoyed.